everyone, and welcome to Jay's Hilltop Garage. So on today's video, I'm going to be showing you my custom lawnmower. Let's hop into it. Alright, well here we have it. The Farmall International Harvester. I might not have said that right, so if I didn't, then don't quote me on it. But anyway, so I'm going to show you the modifications I did. Now some of them I had to have a welder for. Actually, mainly one of them I had to have a welder for. So if you don't have a welder, then some of these add-ons I did to it you may not be able to do. So let me go with the things you can do to your mower without a welder. Now the first one I'm going to show you, almost anyone can do. So let's look at it. Custom tires. All you have to do is get a nice paintbrush, then go to Michael's, Hobby Lobby, get model paint. You can choose any color you want, but I chose white, and paint the big letters on your tires. Then if you want to, go to any auto parts store, or if you already have some in your garage, get some tire cleaner and spray it on, and then get a little bit on a paper towel and wipe the rims. It really makes a nice looking mower. Now, you can do this on one that you're using for mowing. I take the deck off of mine because we have another mower we use. Therefore, I'm allowed to take the deck off so I can use it a little bit on off-road because we have a little bit of rough terrain here. Now, this modification, you may not be able to do. I mean, if you can get one, then you can definitely do it. Get a 12-volt switch and a car horn. Now, this car horn was here when we got the place, and the switch Pa had, so he let me use it. So let me show you how we wired this up. So what you want to do first is unscrew this bolt. Now if you have a lawnmower with the gas can, well yeah, that's what it is, gas can. But anyway, right here, then you're going to want to take off this bolt, or whichever bolt you want. Now this is going to be a little bit close to your leg, but it's not too close. So you want to take off this bolt, then the paint on the frame here, but up here where the bolt is, take an angle grinder, sandpaper, anything that'll take paint off, and scrape it off. Then, if you didn't buy a new horn, you got a used one, I advise you sand the back of it, back here, and then screw it on. Now, you want to hold it in position the entire time you're screwing it. Then when you get it good and tight, it'll stay there. As you can see, it's not moving anywhere. And for the wiring, my switch, oops, sounds a little, but anyway, you can't see it too good, but I have my switch in there, the wire running from the horn to the switch, then from the switch, it goes down here, under the steps, and up to the positive on the battery. So that's not too hard of a modification. You don't have to have too many things for it. Now, like I said, the easiest one on this entire project would probably be painting the tires. Now, it might be easier if you take the tires off than to leave them on, because it can get to you being on the floor painting them, unless you have a lawnmower lift that you can lift it up really high with. Now, the other modification was painting it. Now, I'm not a Farmall fan. Originally, my sister and I painted this for Pa, but then we decided we'd get another lawnmower, got another mower, and then I got this one, and unfortunately, it's red with a Farmall and International Harvester symbol. So, I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, I'll admit, it does look nice. I mean, I'm not saying Farmall ain't good. I prefer John Deere. But actually, to be honest with you, I do like the red. So, I mean, I guess it didn't turn out too bad. I'd rather have it green and yellow, but, can't have everything. Now, the bumper is where you're going to need a welder. You're going to want to cut this just right, because what I'm saying is you don't want this tire to hit this. And you kind of want to get an idea, like, maybe build this whole front end, these angles, or if you want, build this straight piece, well, whatever you're going to use to hold it onto the mower. See, I welded mine. Now, if you want, you can screw it on, drill holes and bolt it, but I decided I just weld it on. You're going to weld two of these to the frame, or bolt to the frame. Then you're going to take these two pieces and weld them onto one strip. Now, you don't have to use these. You can have angle iron, but you want it to be pretty sturdy, because if you're going to do a lot of heavy work with this, well, not a lot of heavy work, but if you're going to want to push something once in a while, you're probably going to want to have something heavy duty. Now this metal I got for free, so it didn't cost me anything, and y'all might be able to get some, if you know a metal place to get some, or someone you know might have some metal, or may go to a construction site, I'm not sure. I don't know about construction site, but I do know if you have a friend who does welding, you might get some metal off of him. Now if you don't have a welder, you can go down to Tractor Supply, and the welder I used, hold on a minute, was the Hobart Toolmate 100. So, I mean, it does everything I want to do. I mean, recently I pushed a go-kart uphill with it, and I mean, it worked fine. So, yeah, the bumper definitely holds, and it's not just the bumper, the welds hold. Now, you want to make sure you get really good welds, like on the frame and on your bumper. Now, it hasn't done any damage to the frame. I haven't noticed anything going different with it. It's not bending the frame, not hurting it or anything. It's all good. So, now with the front, I drilled 2 holes so I could put the license plate on it. Now, we don't actually live in New York, we live in Virginia, but I found this plate, so I decided to put it on just for looks. And then the chain I added just for a little something, and plus sometimes I tow stuff. Now, the angles on the end, in case you're wondering, now, if you already have a welder, that's great. Now, if you don't have magnets, you're definitely going to want to go down and get one. Hold on a minute, I'm trying to get this. I almost got it. So, this is the magnet I used. Now, you get it in a pack of 3. It also comes with these 2. You can get it at Tractor Supply. I'm thinking you might be able to get off of Amazon, but if you live anywhere near Tractor Supply, it'd just be a whole lot faster if you want to get this thing built. Now, that's what's gonna, oh, hold on, let me get the sun out. That's what you want to have. You want to have it on there like that. So what you're going to do, you're going to have this flat piece on the straight piece, and then you're going to use this for your angle. Like on this one, I think the sun's a little out of the way over here, so I'll show it to you over here. See? That's exactly how you want to have it. Now, it doesn't slide down the whole way. Alright, there you go. You want to slide down there. Now, I welded that, so it is a little bit spaced because of the weld bumping it up a little bit. But that's what you want to have, unless you want to do something different. Now, another thing you need to look out for is how much room you have from the bumper to the hood. What I mean by that, you want to still be able to open the hood and not hit anything. This is the clearance I have. I could have made the bumper a little bit shorter, but I just kind of like the big area of clearance, and it does look better sticking out, but you know, it doesn't stick out too bad. Here, I'll get it back a little bit. Alright, that's what it sticks out like. I mean, I think it looks nice. So, yeah. Well, hope you enjoyed this video. This is my second one on YouTube. I'm getting a little bit better. I mean, it's still not the best quality, but I am definitely getting better. So, hit that like button, and see you next time. Oh, and one more thing. Thanks for watching.